Would you stop that?
Stop what, Bucky? Huh? Stop what?
You know.
No, I don't know. Tell me, Bucky. Stop what?
Hey. What the hell's the problem here?
Look, maybe I better just leave.
No, don't leave, Bucky. If Steffi has a problem with you, let's find out what it is. Steffi, what's the deal? I've never seen you act like this before.
Ask Bucky. He knows.
Well, my God, you've been glaring at him for the last hour. Who could blame him for asking you to stop?
Look, I'll tell you guys what. Since we're out of beer and we seem to have a little tension in the room, why don't I just head down to ASAP and pick up a case? Maybe by the time I get back, things will have cooled off.
Hey, Buck, man, you sure you're okay to drive?
I'm on foot.
You're gonna walk all the way to 7-Eleven in this stuff? It's slick out there. You're gonna be falling on your face.
It's not so bad. Besides, I'm from Minnesota. We don't even cancel kindergarten and stuff like this.
So Bucky left. That was when we all began talking about it, and I learned for the first time that Steffi thought Bucky had read her mind in the kitchen. That was a revelation, because all of the other things Bucky had done that night, at least in theory, had rational explanations, but seeming to know exactly, indeed literally, what someone was thinking when it wasn't even remotely related to the conversation the person was involved in? Well, that is freaky. Anyway, the mission of the moment was to get Steffi all calmed down, make her think it was just a coincidence.
Look, let's say I believe you, and I assure you I do, that Bucky said what he said just as you were thinking it. Now, the way you were looking at him online, you were looking at him like he was a serial killer, and it doesn't take much
No,
to...
because when he was doing those card tricks, I started thinking some weird thoughts, just to see if it messed him up. And they did. They did.
You've been glaring at him for the last hour.
That wasn't it. It was my thoughts.
It could still be a coincidence.
Coincidence? You're such an idiot. I can't believe it.
I'm an idiot because I'm trying to be logical.
Logical. Bullshit. You're being the opposite of logical. You're desperately clinging to the idea that there must be some simple explanation for what happened because your little pea-sized brain can't handle it.
Sounds like a little sibling rivalry here.
Actually, I think it's penis envy.
No, you're wrong. It's penis stupidity. That's what it is. Given that that's what you think with, it's hardly surprising.
Huh? What? What's that? Huh? Oh, yeah, my brain says you may be right. What? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, it says that you may be a little too eager to believe in supernatural things. Maybe it's just a coincidence.
Just out of interest, what kind of thoughts were you projecting?
I kept thinking, okay, remember, I was sort of trying to provoke him. So I kept imagining him having gay sex with other guys.
And that's when he asked you to stop doing that. Makes perfect sense.
At one point, I was wondering how it would be like if he was doing it with Daryl.
Steffi, you are one very, very, very disturbed young lady.
Oh, he's right. You really are very disturbed. All right. All of the oddities notwithstanding, I think we're about to find out for sure that Bucky does not have supernatural powers. In about 5 minutes, they'll be announcing the Powerball numbers. See, while you guys were in the kitchen, we had Bucky call back the future to see if they knew the Powerball numbers. And he pretended to call the future again, and he pretended to get the future's answer machine and all this other stuff. Well, the future called back, and gave us these numbers.
That was the thing we were telling you, where he made the phone ring even though it wasn't plugged in.
Now, he gave us these numbers around 8:15, 8:30. Now, I know for sure that we could get a Powerball ticket with these numbers for tonight's drawing up until a few minutes ago. They sell them until about 10 minutes before the actual drawing. So if these numbers
remember, he kind of hedged his bet on these.
Well, sure he did. Because he couldn't pick them. Nobody can divine the winning numbers until they're picked. And they pick them on a live telecast at 9:59.
But how do we know the drawing is live?
It's live. Trust me. In fact, let's make sure we don't miss it. Where's the remote?
On what channel?
9. 13 on the local system. Anyway, even if it was taped, they couldn't do it before they'd actually stopped selling tickets for the drawing.
Why not?
Because how are you going to keep the winning numbers a secret? As someone involved with the taping could easily have enough time to give the numbers to a friend in order for them to buy a ticket.
That's no doubt why he said the future wasn't totally sure.
Exactly. He's just a magician. Trust me. He's done his card tricks in front of all these people in all these shows. And he even did one in our TV production class where he showed people how he did it. And it was amazing. It really was. But it wasn't
Good evening,
supernatural.
and welcome to the Powerball drawing
And I've
for
gotta tell you-
Wednesday, November 14. Tonight's jackpot is an estimated $75 million. Before
Maybe I should have hedged my bet on this
Just a
one.
reminder that if you
Had
have
Bucky
a
get me a
Powerball on
ticket.
your ticket, you can send that ticket in to register for a chance to be a contestant.
If he happens to be
on the
right about these
Powerball
numbers.
10th anniversary game show next month.
I think I
10
found my
lucky
new best
winners
friend.
will be chosen from the tickets we receive, and one of them could be you. And now tonight's numbers. The first number is 22. That's 22. Next number, 14. That's 14. And now the third number is 39. Remember, match 5 numbers and the Powerball for the jackpot. Here comes the fourth number. It's 43. And finally, the last white ball, number 19. And now for the Powerball. And the Powerball this evening is 12. So again, it's 22, 14, 39, 43, and 19 on the white balls, and the Powerball is 12. Good luck.
Boy, that sounded awfully close to what I seem to recall Bucky. Well, how close did he come?
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Oh my
I
god.
can't believe this.
You're kidding me. Come on.
Every single number.
You're sure. You're totally sure. You guys aren't trying to play some kind of a trick on us.
No. Well, this certainly puts a new spin on the evening.